Thank you all for joining me and welcome back to ICARUS. I'm just on my way back from getting some ore and also checking on the water wheels as well. Definitely got to keep an eye on those. Make sure you clear them out, otherwise they'll stop. But we haven't got too far. It's only there, so it's not so bad compared to last time on the last playthrough we did. So I've got some gold. There's a reason why I wanted to grab the gold actually, because what we're going to do, well, I'm kind of preparing as well for later on. So I've actually got a load of stuff in here, as you can see. I'm actually going to make some composites. I'm going to make 100, and then we can actually cook those in there, and then we should be good. So the rest of that is going to be used for obviously everything else. So I want to get that copper done first, so let's get that done. Put that in there. It should be good. Because I am working on electronics as well. Oh god, every time I start there's a storm coming in. Now I have actually cleared all this out, even all the foliage. For the most part I've done it anyway, because we are going to be building. Now I think the first thing I want to try out though is the actual salt station. Now I kind of dismissed that when it came out. I didn't think it was needed, but now looking at it, from what other people have said as well, I think it might be beneficial, because especially with the missions, like if I'm going to be on the New Frontiers on the missions, it's going to make my food last longer, so it's not going to spoil as quick when I'm out and about. So I'm going to get those buffs, especially for the bigger meals that give me the bigger buffs. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to look into to see how well that does. So we've got this, a sorting station. So why am I maxing that out? I only need one. I don't think I've actually made this before, and so we're going to be trying this out for the first time. So let's wait for that. I have actually got some salt. I just don't know where I've put it though. Yeah, I don't know where I've put it. This has kind of been made redundant here. I kind of leave it here. Oh, I've got some salt there. But for now, it's just more for storage than anything else. By the way, I've actually put some lights in here just so you guys can see. I'll still have a torch on that, but it will just help a little for you guys to see. Where can we put this? I think we'll put it right there. I think it's only small, isn't it? Yeah, we'll put it right in front of that window. Why not? While we do salting some meat. Okay, there we go. So we've now got the salting station. So I've got to work out. So can I actually? So for instance, if we look at that, if I put the salt in there. And at the moment that's 1,150 seconds. If we do that, salt, yeah, it doesn't matter what you put in, it increases it. Does it do it for the whole stack as well? Yeah, oh god, that's really quick. Nice. So we could do that. And the good thing about that is with the raw ingredients as well, we could actually do this with ease. Now there is something I would like to do with that is obviously with the mounts, we're going to need probably the best food for them is this, because that gives us the extra stamina and the stamina regeneration as well. So obviously we're going to need plenty of wheat as well, plus the 10 seeds. Probably the best way of getting seeds is probably just from getting fiber. As you can see there, I've got quite a few there, so that's going to help out with the food. So that's kind of what I'm building up onto at the moment, but obviously I don't want to make the stuff until later on. I want to make sure I've got it, plenty of it, just so that we can maintain them later on. That's kind of where I'm going with this. Okay, so we are going to be doing some building today as well. That wasn't actually too bad. I need to test it out on the bigger meals as well. In fact, can we actually get... I think we've got some corn. We have got some corn, so if I get my thing here, there we go. We've got another seed for that, so it's best to do it with a sickle, because you're I don't think you're guaranteed to get a seed with it, although I'm not sure. I know you're not guaranteed to get a seed when you hand pick it, but if you use the sickle, then it's a lot better. So we can actually get some corn now. So if we go in here, we just need some water. We have got some water. I'm just going to drop that in there. I might as well make all this up on our... We'll do that. Got 14. Let me just drop that out so we've got some room for it. Oh, we need to drop another one out. Let's clear that again and try that again. There we go. So that should make that up. hopefully. And we can have a look here. I mean, this does, as you can see, this does not last very long. So I would like to make it last a bit longer. We did 14 there. Probably shouldn't have done that many, but never mind. Not to worry. So that doesn't last long. It's like, what, 800 seconds or something like that? So we can actually stick that in there now. Salt that. So it kind of doubles it. It kind of doubles it, doesn't it? So that's not too bad. Which is going to be good for fish curry, actually, because even if we've got it in the freezer, and the fish curry is probably something I will use a lot, because obviously with the actual amount of buffs you get for your... actually, I'm going to use one of those now. The amount of buffs you get for your health, it kind of makes sense to use that in combination with other stuff as well, like crispy bacon if you want to use that. There's other stuff you can use. There's so much food in this game now. Yeah, it makes sense. It depends on what you want to use it for and what kind of buffs you want. I like to have a combination of stuff. You can actually, it does stack, but I prefer to have a combination of stuff. Let me just get rid of this here. Right, so we are going to be making a load of foundations. I do need some more nails. Have I left all my nails in there? I can kind of get rid of that and get some iron back from that if I wanted to, because we don't need it because of this now. So as you can see, we've got some nails there. So we are going to be using a lot of foundations today as well. I've got another 9 I can make there. That's mainly because of the stone, but we have got plenty of stone. Trust me, we've got plenty of stone. I'm just going to grab that 10. Can I fit all those nails in there? Yeah, I can. And I've got that there on me as well. So let's get rid of that. Let's put my water back in as well. That's I can grab some. Shall I just wait for these? Let's just go out and get started. Now, I'm going to show you something as well. If we go over here, look, all the trees have gone, right? But watch this. What's that thing doing? Look at that, look at that. And I've chopped that down as well when it appeared. So that's going to be problematic. That is definitely going to be problematic. I can switch my light off now, it's a bit light. So, but if we go over here, look, I'm going to show you now. If we go over here, then you can actually see all the trees that were there. So I'm hoping that doesn't affect the build when we do it. We'll soon find out. You see, look, there we go. You can actually see the trees there. And that could be problematic because we are going to be building all the way across there. In fact, I've had an idea of what we're going to be doing with the wind turbines and where we're going to be placing those. We're going to be having a big platform for those. We kind of did that in the last playthrough where we had the platform for the solar panels. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to kind of just start placing these down and looking at how I want to do this. So we can start here. Now, I'm probably going to pick these up again eventually just to work out where the cabling is going to go. I'm going to bring that all the way across to there. For now, we've probably come a bit further out this way, but we've got those wind turbines there, haven't we? So yeah, alright, that's that done. Okay, which means we could probably take them out because we're going to expand that all the way across there, split this, and across here as well. I'm actually going to move this. Yeah, I'm actually going to move this. I'm going to put it here. Which means there's no water in it now. Great. So we have got plenty of stone. I've just got to remember, I don't think I put it in there, did I? It's actually in here. Still need my light on, even with those on. We will get better light eventually. So I'm going to grab a few of these. I think we've got some stone in there as well, haven't we? Yeah, we've got plenty of stone, and we've got some wood in there as well. We can get some more of those done. Can only get 6 done. Oh, that's because of the wood. It's because of the wood. Right. Okay, I've got another 14 there. I'll just grab those and we'll start placing these down. I'm going to take that off though. There we go. Alright. may end up changing these to sort of like a because we are going to be building in concrete on this one. It's not going to be like a medieval style or anything like that. Yeah, we're going to put that there and bring that across. Yeah, like I said, there's going to be a lot here to do. Got a lot to make here to sort this out. So we've got another 7 there. Another 7 there. Don't know why it won't make that. Okay, whatever. Let's just start placing those down. What we're going to have to do is just keep making them and then coming along to do it. I'm just going to square it off for now. There's something I think is missing in the building pieces, like rounded pieces. Also, like I would like to see some triangle pieces. It's the same as in the Infected. We have got triangle pieces, but they don't work the way I wanted them to. I want a triangle piece that goes across there, along there, and on there, so you can kind of get like a. So if you've got a wall coming across there, you can kind of bring it off this way, and it just can change your build completely in the way you shape it and stuff like that. There's so many things you can do, so many different shapes you can put in that can make a real big difference to your builds. So we need. What am I missing there? Stone. It's always stone. Of course it's stone. Well, I mean, it makes sense. It's stone, of course. So let's chuck that in there then. I'm just going to grab all of that. I'm going to put that down somewhere actually. Let's get some more done and get another 15 done. So I'll grab this 7 while it's doing, and we'll carry on regardless. So yeah, so I've actually been scouting for all the. Actually, I want to pick those up. I've actually been scouting for all around the nearby ores, and I think I found all the deep ore mines that I actually want. I mean, I would eventually like 2 of each if possible, but we might have to go a bit further afield for that. And I've actually written down of where they are for next time. I know I went around before, but I kind of only made a mental note, and obviously that's not reliable. So yeah. Well, I'm just going to clear these out because we might as well get the seeds and that from those. And these things won't die either, so that's good. Yeah, I'll get that as well. Okay. We don't necessarily need to put the floors down today because, like I said, I might be doing it. In fact, I don't know whether I might just do the stone flooring because it's going to be a bit cheaper with the foundations. I might just do stone flooring and then we'll do the cement. The concrete sort of like flooring on top, and obviously we've got to change it around as well once we've sorted out all the wiring and stuff. So we've got another 15 there. Yeah, I need more wood. Yeah, so we'll have all that there then. And eventually we'll have the electric one. What are we missing there now? Oh yeah, it's I've got it stone. Question what we're missing. How many more can I make of these? 6, is that all? Oh, nails. Right, we are probably going to need some more nails then. We need to make some more. All right, let's do it 40 of them. There we go. We should have plenty of iron and stuff like that. In fact, that's getting full now there. But I'm going to just drop some of that over. In fact, I'm going to grab that copper because that's going to be mainly for wiring and stuff like that. So I'm just going to chuck that in there for now. We do need to start looking at getting storage, but that's why I kind of want to expand this so we can start looking at where we're going to build and put our storage. And I've got an idea of where these are going to go. This is not going to be like this. This was just a temporary thing just to check this thing out, this huge monstrosity out. And obviously we've got to work out the spacing for these, how close we can get it, so we can measure that by the actual foundation. So if we put one in the middle of the foundation, count each foundation, and then see if it still works, and then work it that way. It'll just make it a bit easier after. I'm sure some of you guys already know what this spacing is for, although it was changed when it came out. So yeah, just so you're aware, it used to be a lot more. So I actually thought you could do it a bit closer. It's a weird how they actually allow you to put it down. It should. I mean, in most games, it kind of it's usually red until you can actually place it down. I want that corner as well. Hold on a minute. I want to get rid of all this as well, just so we can get the seeds from it. So we're going to grab all this. yeah, it's kind of red, and then once you get into the position where you're allowed to put it down, where there's nothing in the way, then you can put it down. So they've obviously done that a bit differently, but it's not going to be that hard to work out, to be honest with you. We're just going to have to measure the grids of the actual foundations to how far we can do it from each other. So it's not really that big of a deal. Although I have noticed I'm constantly getting power from these compared to the solar panels. So, I mean, technically that's probably right, because there's always some kind of wind. I actually thought it was going to generate, I mean, if you think about the infected, the wind turbines would generate a certain amount of power depending on how much, what the miles per hour of wind there is. So there is that. So, but they have said that they're actually adding a new system in place where they're going to be changing everything around for the way power is done. And I've got a funny feeling it might be like a control panel thing. Have I got any bone on me? Might be a control panel thing. So we can actually, because I've been talking about that for a while now. Do you know what? I'm going to use that for storage. So I'm just going to put that in there, because we have got plenty of rope at the moment. Have we got any bone in here? There we are. Okay, cool. So I just want to clear all this out. In fact, excuse me, have I got another... Oh, hold on a minute. I just want to get some sticks and some fiber, and I'm going to make some... I think what we need to do, I think next time I'm going to get the glass working bench, because they make one. I do. Oh, we needed 80. I'll just make the one. It's fine. Yeah, the glass working bench, so that we can actually get the lantern, which is actually used. Well, that's now done. Is it on the? I think it's on this bench in it. Is it this bench or that bench? I can't remember. Where we actually use. What is it? Is it animal fat? That's it. Animal fat that we use now. Right, where was that? Right, let's chuck that in there. I'm going to keep that on me because obviously my torch, I want to make sure it's bright enough for you guys to see. So I have to be aware of that now. It is going to be loud. But I just want to clear all this out. And I also want to get that wheat as well. And the reason why I want to clear all this out is because of the amount of seeds we're going to get from this, which is going to help when it comes to the mount for feeding and stuff. So it's probably a good idea for me to just clear all this out before we build on top of it. And that's a good idea. Plus we're going to get a lot of fibre from it as well. I'm not going to plant any fibre. There's no point. I will do with yeast and stuff like that, because that's going to come in handy. I don't think we need to do anything over here just yet. I'll do that later on when we build over that way. I'm just going to come out this way first, because obviously this goes up, so we need to work out a few things on there. Right, so I might as well get that wheat as well, because we will get the seeds, and this doesn't spoil. This doesn't spoil at all, so there we go. Yeah, look at that. Got some seeds there, so we can actually carry on with that. Even in the storm. Right, this makes me feel like the last build we do, but trust me, it's going to be different. The last build we did was like a lot of foundations, although it is going to be a lot of foundations technically because of the... I mean, I want to use foundations because of the way of the wiring. I really was impressed with the suggestion of the wiring on the last playthrough, so that's why I kind of want to go in that direction. So that's why I think foundations are probably the best way to go. They are more expensive, but they're still worth it, in my opinion. I need to put that, I'm just going to put that in there for now, and we'll put those in there. I'm just going to put all that in there. Got yeast and that in there as well. That's just going to go, that's just going to get spoiled. Right, so we've got 8 there. What am I missing there? Oh yeah, the nails. Grab the nails then. Good thing about that, we can use charcoal for that, so I'm really pleased about that. And it will only use that when it's actually being used, which is good. Wrong place. So, how many more can these can we make? Make another 12. What's, yeah, it's a stone here. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take some of this out. I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to put some in there. Like I say, we need some storage. I need to start looking at storage. I'm probably not going to use this one as much, so we're going to put that in there. It's just so I can grab this stone and place it in there. I'm going to put those nails in first, though. And then I'm going to take those out. And then that will allow us to make some more, although it won't allow us. There we go, we can do 22 there, that's good. So I'm going to grab those 15, allow that to do its thing. And carry on. Okay. Oh, we're flying through this now. Now, obviously, this is going to get moved here. I bet they're dead, aren't they? I've not really looked after them at the minute. I know it's probably a bad idea, but I kind of want to get ready for them. This is kind of how I'm going to do it on New Frontiers as well. Right, so we should have some more coming in here. We've got another 8. I should chuck that stone in there. Not make any more. That's probably because of... Why is that? Oh, we've got another 16 coming in anyway. Alright, let's grab that. Alright, this is gonna... down here. Yeah, that's fine there. Although, I just realised something. We need to get rid of these. Oh, we can't get those ones. These are coming out. I can't remember what we use these for, but it's some kind of potion we use it for, some kind of thing, buff that we use it for. Plus, we'll get the seeds from it as well for doing a garden of some sort. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's that all cleared. Yeah, we'll just do what we can and go from there. Right, how many we've got there now? We're up to 15, I think we've got there. And we can make another 2. What's slowing us down? It's the wood. Right, okay. We should have some more wood somewhere. Grab all that. Put that in there. See what that allows us. Another 11, and that is because of nails. Right, okay, I'm going to make some more nails then. Right, do you know what? I'm going to do all that. I'm going to do all that. How much have we got in iron? I know we've got some more here. Yeah, that's perfect. So we've got some there. Whoa, that was loud. We haven't got any in there, but we have got some titanium and some gold and that in there, and I think we've got some iron in here as well. So we're doing okay on iron, so that's not too bad. So that's fine. So we can just make sure we get plenty of nails. We've got a stack of 20 there, so we can get quite a bit done. In fact, this 20. Let me just grab those. I'm going to try and make as many as I can because we're going to need a lot of these. 13, there we go. Okay, so make 13 there. Okay, let's place these ones down then. So I've actually been up there as well. I'll show you in the next video because we're probably going to be going up there anyway. But I had to use some ramps to go up there, but we are going to be building up that way and up onto the top of there. Oh, still got 20 hours. Oh, let me check my stuff. See, that's actually lasted a lot longer than it usually does. And you can see the glow on it now because it's got an alteration on it. So we've got that, and that. And that's just going to last us a little bit longer. In fact, what I need to do is sort some more bacon out. At the moment I've only got 3 buffs. I could probably do with getting something else. I could do some dried meat, I guess. Yeah, I probably could do that. Okay, so we've got that far. Thing is though, this is gonna... Yeah, we might have to lift this up here. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to lift this up, and then we're gonna have 2 foundations going across there. It's getting dark now as well. Have we got any more bacon there? No, we haven't. Oh god, we've run out of bacon. No, we're gonna have to go and find a pig. Right, got another 13 there. Got some more nails. We need some more stone. Should give us quite a few there to do. Okay. Yeah, it's getting a bit dark now. I do need to find a pig, so I might just go. Actually, I can wait for that. I can do that afterwards. It's fine. Yeah, I need to work this out here. I think what we're going to have to do here is do that. Yeah, I think that's going to be our best bet there. Yeah. And then kind of bring this up, just to bring it up a little bit there. We could have this here, like this. And we've got what there. And then that's going to have to be that high all the way across there, which actually works out in line with that. Yeah. I think I've got this. I will not be able to get all this done because there's quite a lot to do here. But at least I wanted to get a start going because we kind of need some kind of build. We need to kind of expand on what we've got. Get some kind of storage going so I can start storing things and grinding it out. Right, so... we don't need one there. So that's going to go... Oh, actually, it still needs me to have one there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, fair enough. Lost one there, never mind. Okay, there we go. So we're going to have some stairs going up here somewhere. So we can actually do that right now. Do that. Go. Yeah, and that will go up there, and then we can carry that on going that way. Like so. We can continue on that way as well. Well, let me just look at this. I think... Yeah, because there's a plan here that I've got here. Because we're going to be building going across there as well. Moving sideways. What are you? A crab? Right, so... Let me just work this out a little bit. The thing is though, if you salt the meat beforehand, I'm just going to try something here, right? So that takes what, 600 seconds? We do that. Yeah, okay. So then if we cook that, I'm going to get rid of that. There we go. So if we cook that now, and we'll have a look at that. Oh, I'm actually going to get some sleep as well while we're at it. Oh, it's gone to there, hasn't it? Right, let me just grab that. That's kind of changed it there. Let's just wait until we get this. I just want to check something because at the moment that's doubled it. I want to see something. I just want to test something out myself. See what happens. I don't think it's going to be the same, but yeah, that is actually increased. But what if we salt that again? See, that's doubled it as well again. Do you know what? So if you salt it before you actually cook it and then salt it again, that's going to increase it even longer, I think. Or am I mistaken on that one? Or do you salt it, or is it best to salt it after you've cooked it to get the best out of it? That's an interesting one, that is. It's probably best to do it afterwards, I think, because looking at this, that probably will last the same. And yeah, so I think salting it afterwards is probably the best bet. If we do that now, look. Plus you could salt it if it's just about to go off and it just puts it back up again. That's insane. I do like that. Right, I'll let that cook up. Yeah, I just wanted to do that little experiment there. I'm just going to chuck that in there. We don't need that right now. Okay, so how many of these more have we got? I can't make... I need to make some more. I want to make some more. We need some more stone. Is that it for the stone? We might have to call it here then. That's as far as we're going to get. Oh, hold on. Let me just grab those. Yeah, I could always come quickly grab some stone. Let me just check to see if I've got any more stone anywhere, because I might have chucked some somewhere. Because obviously we haven't really got a proper storage thing at the moment. Not yet, but we will have. We've got some wood in there though. I want to put it in there. So there's definitely none in there. We've used all that up. We've used all that up there. Yeah, we've got some stone in there. As you can see, look, I'm working on electronics at the moment. I don't think we'll have any there. That's for the saddle and stuff. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, let's get that sorted as well. Yeah. So now we've got composites coming in, which means I can get a composite bow. I do like the bow I've got. In fact, that reminds me. If we look at the, if I can find it, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. I think it's on tier 3. If I'm not mistaken. No. Tier 4? I just can't remember what it was called. Otherwise, I'll just type it in. But I'm just trying to... There is a thing that I'm looking for. And I cannot remember where it was. But I can't remember what it was called either. Actually, it might be on this tier 2, actually, thinking about it. Hold on a minute. That's the one. So, yeah, there's an orbital exchange interface. Now, apparently I can use that and repair my stuff. And stuff like that. So, that's something to... We could actually build that up. I'm not going to do that right now. We'll do that in another video. So, I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get a few more stone. Actually, no. How far have we got? Right, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. We're going to drop these down. And then I think I'll just leave it here for now. I'm just going to finish it off. This bit here. I want to bring that up a bit. Just give you an idea of where we're going with this. Oh, come on. I'm pointing in the wrong direction. There we go. Now, we shouldn't need another one at the bottom there. Although we might... No, it doesn't. It won't let us. Okay, so that was a good idea, the way I did that then. I'm just hoping those trees are going to be fine. No, I want to see how far we can go with that, actually. I think probably one more. This is where I would like that truck. You know, like if we had like a so we could turn it. There are ways we could do it, I suppose, but it does kind of mess up your build, unfortunately. Right, let me just grab those. Might as well. Okay, so there we go. So we've kind of got something laid out now. We're going to be doing something different in the next video, but I'll go through that next time. So I am going to call it here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that rusty bell to be informed of future videos. And with that, take care, guys, and I will see you in the next video.